So a massive warm welcome to Wheelie Fun Accessible Adventures, and we're out and about at Botallack mines. So that's right near Penzance, so that's at the very far end of Cornwall. We thought we'd try it out and see what we could do and show you the terrain, as always in all my videos. Show you the terrain. If you think you can manage it, does it have any toilets? Does it have a cafe? And yes tick, and yes tick. So yeah, we really welcome you, and take a look at my other videos if you feel like you want to have a few more ideas to go somewhere. So yeah, look at that. Isn't that just insane? So here we go on an adventure. Let's go and have some fun. So just through that entrance is the disabled toilet and also the cafe. So there's lots of disabled bays. So the cafe is it's lovely. It's got heated flooring. It has at the moment 2 trampers for hire. So you'd need to book in advance. They normally get you to email. So yeah, we can turn around and show you the car park again. There we go. So this is the view that greets you when you come out of the car park. So the signposts to Botallack there aren't any, because apparently they keep disappearing. So you'll seriously either need to do serious research and do your route, plan your route and write it out, or you would definitely need a very good sat nav, because that would be the way you do it. But this is what greets you when you come here. Look at this. So we're not as early as we normally are. There's 2 routes, 2 tramper routes they recommend. So there's one going that way and there's one coming down this way. So this is really bumpy to start with, so just bear that in mind. You need to choose your route wisely. As you can see, it's really bumpy, but then it gets better. So it's just this first bit that's a real pain. Just do that really carefully. But yeah, look at that for a view. Isn't that fantastic? So the cafe opens at 10. So we're going to go and have a poodle first and show you what we can do. Again, that's still really bumpy, but it levels out, as I say. So here we go. That looks very theatrical. That looks like the Minag, doesn't it? A little bit there. So look at this. So what are the feelings I get being here? So I would say, I wouldn't say it's really quiet, but clearly I'm making a lot of noise. But it's got like a peaceful. It must have been so loud at one stage. See, look, the train's changing now, so that's a lot better. Cows. Let's get you over to the sea. There we go. So we have tried to film up here before, but it was like 80-mile-an-hour winds. Slight exaggeration, but it felt like it. So I was blown about, and you know, I like my cake, so I can't even believe it allowed me to blow it about. So yeah, it was absolutely fascinating. So we're trying on a day when there's hardly any wind. Look at that. What lovely. So yeah, still a great train. So just need to know if you hire a tramper, there's some kind of policy, and I kind of understand it, that you have to have a companion with you, because obviously there's no signal. But it's a bit of a pain if you're on your own, because then you can't use the tramper. So hopefully you've got a good off-roader. A 4 mile an hour I think would struggle, but again you can see for yourself whether you think that's correct or not. But that first bit was very, very bumpy. Just to let you know. And look at this. Isn't that just absolutely incredible? Look at that. Just so peaceful and lovely. So here we are going along, so there's the house. So we've just come along this bit to show you around. And this is the way we're going. So as you can see, it's still this slightly bumpy terrain, but kind of expect that, especially around this area with all the industry. So there's the lovely gorse bushes. Isn't it just stunning with the blue sky? Absolutely love it. So yeah, so there we it's a pretty impressive view in a second. Sorry if you can hear me above all my gravelly noises. But yeah, look, there's the chimneys, and there's the gorse bushes. I'm just going to go and show you. But there's the sea. Woo-hoo. Not sure what that is, where that is over there. That's a slope above. Do you know, that actually looked like a peninsula, didn't it? But that's actually the sea, or the ocean, as some people say. So yes, so this is the terrain. Again, as I say, it's a bit bumpy, but I can manage it. So I'm on a Myra Optimus 2. It doesn't always get me everywhere. So as I say, if I can do it, then maybe you can. Look over that way to show you. So yeah, so it is a fairly bumpy terrain, but again, there's no massive slopes, which is my absolute nightmare, because I don't enjoy going backwards, which I did in one of my ones that I tried. That he said it was accessible, but it clearly wasn't, and I did actually slide back down and fall over. So again, not my finest moment, and it did put me out, but got back on the horse again, as they say, and we thought, you know what, that's maybe what we can do, find out what's accessible and show people, and if we can help other people by what we learn from, then that's got to be everything weight in gold, isn't it? So anything else? I'm just going to go along here. As I say, you know, some of my walks absolutely on your own, but you might feel that you definitely want somebody with you on this, just in case you need a bit of a shove. So we're going to go to this right-hand side of this, because I will never get up that unless I want to practice more off-roading. So yeah, so this is what it's like. So I'm just choosing my route, which is always a good thing. There we go. So we're just going to carry on at this bit. Again, there's the sea. Can you see the sea? Can you see the sea? Sorry, get the song there. Right, last time I managed to get up this, so we're just going to see if I can do it again, which I really hope I can. Because I did manage last time. Let's see if I can do it again. I've stopped, but I can see somebody's coming to push me, so I'm getting to give this a push. So that was the incline we've just come up. So I would definitely suggest being with someone to give you a push. We were lucky, we just had some people come and give us a push. So I think if you had the tramper, I don't think that would be a problem at all. Again, we have managed it once and we haven't had to have a push. So clearly we've had a lot of rain, as you can see it's muddy there, and it's moved some of the rocks, which has made it a little bit difficult. So yeah, so bear that in mind. So yes, please come here with someone. And also, during my videos, there may be something that I think of after, because I don't film on the way back, that I might like to tell you that and share with you, just in case you wanted to know any extra details, or how I found it, or things like that. Because it's always good to know. Because if you don't know, you can't have a choice. And as you should all know by now, if anybody's seeing this for the first time, I like to give people a choice of what they can do, and if they feel like they want to do it, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Because not having a choice is always very difficult. Going along the track, there you go there. So we just thought we'd show you what it looks like from behind. It's picking up the rear. We're going to get a doggy buggy, because starting to struggle at the time of filming this, so I'll make sure we get in that. But look at this, isn't that great? Show you this. Sorry about the wrinkles. If I hold it further away, it's an option. But my arm's not long enough, so apologies about that. So yeah, so it's just, again, this is what you call an off-road track. As I say, seriously off-roading. And that's what you see. So I'm going to turn it around in a minute. That's the other side. So you can actually see what I'm seeing. There we go, November. And we'll spin me around. Ta-da! There you go. So this is what I can see. Again, I can't believe it's not that windy because it gets so windy. So 100% if you come here, literally have everything just in case. Your water, because obviously there's no point at the moment where you can get a drink. There's no toilets because we've gone past that point. And I think if we could get further down, but I don't know if we still can or not. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, wrap up, make sure you have wet gear. Again, just please look at the weather before you come because you're going to really appreciate that you've done that. So here's another car park coming up here. This is the train. Again, it's a bit bumpy. I know I can do this. I need a few rest days after this though because it's so bumpy. Can you see, look at that, look at the tin coins. Lovely. I love the gauze. There's another mine and there's another tower. You're right, mate. So we're just going to take you down here. It's the same, we'll see how far we can go. So there's this other car park. So this does get really muddy and wet because we've been in it before. But we've come through the car park, so we didn't have to go through that bit. Although I do have a habit of loving puddles, as some of you may know already. So lateral view. Can you imagine mining in those days, how they all found it? You know, working hard and all those people. But the camaraderie, however you say it, must have been literally off the charts. They must have really helped each other. But what a view. So yeah, so that's the Levant mine. And that's the car park, just there, plenty of spaces. So as you can see, there's a mini cattle grid here, but we're going to go over this. Because I can. So you can go up that way if you're able-bodied, but clearly we're not able to. So the Levant mines. Oh, somebody's on wheels. I'm lucky. Well, I'm on wheels. What am I talking about? I'm lucky too. I haven't got a flashing red light like he has. He's so lucky. Anyway. Sorry, I do have a bit of weird humour, so I do apologise about that. So yeah, look at this. Everything's shut down. I think they're trying to do it up. Somebody said. The pinks. Isn't that just fantastic? So you can feel there's a sea mist coming in because the temperature has just literally dropped. So it feels very dramatic and very, what's the word? Ooh, one of those. Let me turn around and show you that. Isn't that lovely? So there aren't many people around, so again, you know, please be mindful of that. Also, we've come out of season, and also we've come fairly early, because you probably know we always come out normally about 7 or 8 in the mornings because I can only manage a few hours, and then I literally could not do anything else. So we're just going to take you up to the mines. The gentleman's gone down there. Let's have a look what he's doing. Oh, there's the engine line, so there's an entrance or something. Can you see the tracks just there? So they would come all the way down there. Imagine that. the noise and the hustle and bustle, but it's so quiet. I think some people find it a little bit too eerie, but it obviously everybody feels differently, but I think it feels really peaceful because nature's here and it's all just so lovely. So we're going to go up to this mine here. I'm going to go up this little incline and show you the view. Again, as I say, we couldn't get any further last time, but we can see what we can do. So there's like you can almost smell the mining. Does that make any sense? It's got a very unusual smell, as in like cave type smell here. I'm just going to show you this. The Levant mines. Not that I can read that because it's can you see how it used to look? We're going to see if we can get up there. You can see that gorgeous view with absolute. Oh, can you see the mist? That does really look like an island, doesn't it? Not just me, or is it just me? And there's a boat in the far corner. I can see that. Wouldn't it just be so lovely to see the see seals? So we have done a clip at Godrevi. I really apologise about my pronunciations if I've offended anybody. So we've done that. That will be up soon if it's not up already. We try to go somewhere where you wouldn't normally go. So pushing those little boundaries. Because again, you might feel like you want to do it. So the sun's coming out now. Oh God, it feels, and it's warm. It's not just out, it actually is warm. Which is so exciting. I'm so excited about things like that. So yeah, it's like, look at that. Isn't that just spectacular? That is just such a sterling view. And I'll stop for a minute. So as we get closer to this mine, can you see it's been separated either side? So maybe that's what the smell is. Can you see the shading of the stuff they've taken away? And I reckon that the pathway goes all the way to there. I'm just going to see if we can get any further, because last time we came, we could only just get to the end of this corner. So I'm just going to see how far we can come. See the different colour in them, and you'll just have to cope with the noise. Just see, look at that, and they're beautiful. Oops. So yeah, you can go around there, and that will take you around to there, but we're not going to do that because it's just for me it's too bumpy, but you could very much do that and then do a circle, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to stick to this bit, as I say, because it's really bumpy. And some things you have to make a decision whether it's worth it or not. And today I don't think we're going to go that far. But as I say, there is another route that we can take, which goes down around the other side. So we might actually decide to do that instead. So yeah, so we've made a choice to turn back because we think it's a good choice. So we can say maybe try the other route to see how we feel, because I haven't done it, but I know you have to come back on yourself. So yeah, just amazing. We're having the best time ever, and the best weather, and no rain, and no high winds, no snow, no freezing, no blankets, just pure enjoyment at the mines of Botallack. So thank you so much for joining us here at Botallack. We've had a really great time. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, this is probably more of a tramper route, or if you're on an off-roader and you have any doubts, then please bring somebody with you. So there is a cafe, so we've decided not to go any further. We've just stopped here because for me it's just too much with all the bumps and all those, and we'd rather be with somebody if we're going to go over all that. So yes, so thank you so much for joining us. We've really enjoyed your company, as I say, and please take a look at our other videos that we've done. If you feel it's for you more so, then please go for it. And if you'd like to like, share and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic, because we'd like to show you as much as we can and in many areas as we can. So thank you so much for watching, and we wish you all the best if you come here, and let's hope you have a fantastic date and time when you come here too. So thank you and take care, and we'll see you on the next adventures. Take care.